Marcus went to see his father, harboring no illusions about what would happen. His father's transplant had failed, and he wouldn't survive the week.
How's Vicky?
Hi, Dad. She's fine.
Yeah.
How are you?
They won't let me be buried in the plot next to your mother.
What?
That cemetery is only for Orthodox Jews.
And?
And that is something I am not. Not only am I not Orthodox, I'm not a Jew of any kind.
Dad, you're a perfect Jew.
Now, listen, I wasn't even born a Jew.
Dad, what are you talking about?
And I never converted. My parents were London Catholics.
What?
They were awful. My father, one time he broke my hand.
He broke your hand?
So I ran away to the war. It was there that I met these men, these amazing men, these Jews.
You met Jews in the British Army?
And the best men I ever met.
Dad, who knows this?
I told your mother. I would have converted, anything for her. But every time I thought of getting circumcised, fate, the idea of anyone coming near me with a knife.
Dad, don't tell me you're intending to get circumcised now.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I'm going to die this week, so I've got to have the Bris right away. The moment the burial society see my prick, I'm off to the Goy Memorial Cemetery.
Dad, you should have thought of this before, like 60 years ago.
I assumed there'd be advances.
Advances? Well, you think they'd come up with a pill that you could swallow and your foreskin would fall off? It's too late, Dad. Your system won't take it.
I'm going to die anyway. I might as well die a Jew. Look, it's all set. There's a rabbi, a friend of mine, Dobrinsky. You can catch him down at the tennis courts. He plays a doubles match at 2.
Dad, this is insane.
Now, do this for me, son. Have I not always been good to you? To everyone? Marcus? This is my dying wish.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Rabbi Dobrinsky.
That's me.
You know my father, James Sloan? He's very ill and sent me to ask a favor.
I'm sorry about your father, but he already asked his favor, and already I told him no.
My father said you had consented to his request.
Your father believes what he wants to believe. What I told him was that I will come when he is dying and offer whatever prayers I can. Now, if he takes that to mean that I will issue some sort of paper that says that he is a Jew, then he is badly misinformed.
But if a dying man wishes to convert to Judaism, to be buried beside his wife...
I have known your father 9 years. We play tennis, we discuss politics and theology. More than that, we are friends. So you don't think it's a shock all of a sudden he tells me he's not a Jew?
My father is dying. And can't you find it in your heart to stretch the rules? I thought any rule could and should be broken to save a dying man.
To save a dying man, not to hasten his death. Your father wants his conversion should entail some sleight of hand. He wants the oil, and I should say an abracadabra while he's lying there unconscious.
Yes.
And toy, 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 suddenly he's a Jew.
Rabbi Dobrinsky. That was Mr. Markovitz. He won't be able to make a doubles match today, love.
Listen, if you are your father's son, you must know your way around a tennis court.
You want me to play tennis at a time like this?
Well, let me put it this way. If you fill out our fourth, I'll see what I can do about your father's request.
Fine. But only for an hour.
An hour is all we play. In case you hadn't noticed, we are not such young men.
Paul!
game!
Hey!
So, there's 5 games to love. So either you're not such a great player, or you're not trying your best. I won't even consider doing what your father asks me to do unless you win 2 games.
What?
You heard me.
You have to admit I satisfied what you asked. If I go to Moyle to perform the Bris, will you sign a certificate of conversion?
Ja, hakt nog in scheinig. Not in a million years! This is the Almighty's way of reminding me what happens to those who turn a blind eye to deception.
Oh, come on!
Listen, I love your father. He's a very good man. But I will not sign a phony document of conversion. And now will somebody please drive me to the emergency room before I lose what little sight God has seen fit to spare?
Here we go again.
Marcus. Oh, did you get the rabbi? Did you see him?
He won't do it, Dad.
Of course he will.
He won't, Dad.
Marcus, I'm not going to last. At least get them oil. I'm sure he'll circumcise me for a price. The man's fallen on hard times. He plays chess in the late afternoon by the ocean pool.
I suppose you brought some cash to get me to perform this bris. To become a Jew, there are no shortcuts. God demanded our father Abraham be circumcised at 99, and because Abraham agreed, God told him that his seed would be as numerous as the sands on the beach. Abraham didn't try to sneak out of the operation. He didn't wait until he was about to die so he wouldn't be conscious of the pain. Your father wants to pay to become a Jew? Go and take your filthy money with you!
Having achieved nothing, Marcus suddenly understood everything. Things were what they were, and his father was what he was.
Dad. It's time.
Time? The Moyle's coming?
Tell me to get you good and drunk.
Sure. I'm a regular shicker.
Just a painkiller.
It's a good drop. Here.
Well, you weren't kidding. Well, Dad, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Well, maybe not. Rabbi Dobrinsky, my father is dying. If you can see your way towards coming, my father would be obliged.
You got a chutzpah, you know that? You nearly blinded me.
Hey. Oh. So it's done.
The moil left a while ago.
It hurts. Not as much as I thought it would. How much did he charge?
He didn't want money.
See? This is how a real Jew behaves. Let's have a look.
Dad, you can't touch the bandages.
But I might never see it. Marcus, a convert is supposed to bathe in the mikveh. Of course, if it's too much trouble.
Marcus did not look back. He knew the rabbi had come, but nothing he said or did now would have the slightest effect on his father's religious status. The simple fact of the rabbi's presence might bring his father peace, and for that, Marcus was glad.
Baruch atah Adonai, Elokeinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו